Welcome back everybody, Todd here. If you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. Today we're getting geared up to go archery hunting. I'm going to be heading up north, I think on Saturday morning, although it's possible I may go tomorrow afternoon. We're sitting Thursday afternoon. It just finally stopped raining after 3 or 4 days of rain. So I'm out here in my backyard. I've got my crossbow out. We're going to go ahead and fire off at least one sighting round just to make sure my sights are still dead on from last year. So come on with me and let's take a look at how this thing is shooting. So here's my crossbow. I'm shooting a center point crossbow. It's their Sniper Elite 370 Whisper Edition. Last year I had this thing sighted in and we were shooting dead nuts on at 20 yards. I'm not going to just head out to the woods without firing at least one shot to make sure I'm still doing well. So we're going to go ahead and zero it right in on 20 yards and see how she's shooting. Just so you know, our backdrop is my building. So if it goes through, it's hitting the building. If I miss it, it's hitting the building. So no worries there. See what we got. From where I'm standing, that's looking like a bullseye, or close enough to call it. I don't think I have to take another shot. Okay, the countdown continues. It's Friday afternoon and I'm packing the Jeep. I've rounded up most of what I need to take up there. Now I got to figure out how to get it all to fit in the Jeep. So that's what I'm going to work on now. It's around 5 o'clock in the evening or the afternoon, and my plan is to take off tomorrow first thing in the morning. I'm on my way up north. This is the sunrise I get to see on my way up. Sunrise in Michigan, October 22nd. Good morning. We're out here hunting day one. At least day one for me. It's about 8:30 a.m. Supposed to be up to 70 degrees today. It was like 55 when I left the cabin. Drizzling. I just put my decoy out. Well, we're hunting, so we'll give it a try and see what's what today. We got a cold front coming in on Wednesday. It's supposed to drop off to like 48 degrees from 70. It's been 70 degrees and sunny the last 2 days. I've been getting a lot of work done around the cabin. Getting stuff all put away for the winter time. So now my hunt begins today, Monday, October 24. Greg's been hunting the last 2 days. He saw a couple of deer. Okay, I'll check in later. Hey there. It's 10:42 right now. About 9:15, I had a deer come in, and just out of nowhere, it came tearing through the food plot, did a loop, and then back into the woods. And then I saw a couple of flags back there, so there was at least 3 of them. I got my decoy out there. I don't know if he tore through there just to see if that decoy would move or just what, if it was the decoy that spooked him. Or maybe he caught my scent, I don't know. But if he caught my scent, why would he come toward me? Why would he come through? He was already back in the woods a little bit, so he came out of the woods, ripped right along the inside edge of the food plot, and then curved back out. Anyways, so at least I've seen 3. Hey there. It's the afternoon sit. I sat this morning from before daybreak till noon. Went in at noon, came back out at 1:45. Plan is to sit till about 5:30 tonight. Pre-rut is on, so let's see what happens. It's Thursday, October 27th. It's 9:30-ish in the morning. About 30 degrees out. Very, very heavy frost overnight. This should be our best day so far as conditions for deer hunting. I've got my decoy out there. I'll give you a look. You can see the frost is still all over the food plot. It's about 20 minutes to 6 p.m. right now. Still Thursday, October 27th. I saw 3 deer at about 10 minutes to 3 this afternoon. The forecast is calling for 30-degree overnights and 50 to low 50s to mid 50s during the day all week, or at least the rest of the weekend. So I'll be hunting tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, and the morning sit on Sunday, and then heading back. Greg saw 7 deer this morning. Said that he had a nice buck chasing a group of does. They're just too far off. He had a doe come into his food plot, but she was about 50 yards away. Too far for a shot. The deer I saw never came in close enough to get a shot, and they were does anyways. At this stage of the hunt, I'm going to continue the buck hunt. I can always shoot a doe with a rifle or a muzzleloader. It is Friday morning. It's about 9:45 a.m. and pretty quiet. It was 32 degrees when we left the cabin this morning. I've been out here since a little before 7. I think I'm going to switch things up and go hunt the south end of the property. I'll hunt out of my blind. I think I can do better on the south end because it's a smaller plot, more tucked away in the woods. And that seems to hunt well during the day, so I think this is a morning and an evening. I don't know that it does too much during the day here, so that's the plan. Okay, it's Friday, late morning. It's about 11:26. I've made the change. So I've moved from north to south. Here's my blind, here's my setup. You know, got the tree pod right there, just like I have in the other blind. Great setup. Spin around a little bit. Behind me there, got some shelves. Bunch of gear. Over here on my shelf I got couple of sandwiches, a bottle of water, a rangefinder, a clock. Yeah. I'm all set up. So I'll show you what's going on out here. There's my decoy. That's my food plot. Much smaller. Definitely the kind of place the bucks will be checking out during the pre-rut here, where they're in the seeking and going from seeking to chasing right now, so should be in good shape. Alright, we'll hunt the rest of the hunt from here. So that means this afternoon and evening, all day Saturday and Sunday morning. See what happens. Hey there. It is Saturday, and it's about 2:30 in the afternoon. I didn't see anything out here this morning. I sat until noon. Went back in, didn't get back out here till about 2:15. I had to run into the town and do some stuff. Greg's gone now, so he hunted this morning for only a few hours and then came back in. So he's gone, so I'm up here by myself now. So I'll hunt this evening's set. I'm here now until 6. And I'll hunt tomorrow's morning set until noon. From dawn till noon. Then I'm out of here. And if I'm not successful, the plan is to come back next Thursday and hunt Thursday afternoon, Friday, Saturday, Sunday morning. So that's kind of where it stands right now. Okay, check in later. Hey, it's Saturday morning. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning. It's a cold one this morning. It was 29 degrees when I left the cabin. Just about 2 more hours of the morning sit left, and then I gotta go home. We'll see how it goes. I pulled my cards on my cameras, and there have been deer out here. I think I had a buck and a small doe come in 2 days apart from one another after 6 o'clock but before dark. So I've been leaving at 6 so I don't get pinned down, or I don't have to try to track a deer in the dark. And then I also had a couple of deer out there at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, day before yesterday, so I think that's when I was eating lunch or something. So there you go. You can put all this time in the stand, leave for 45 minutes, and bam, you missed it. That's part of hunting, man. That's what's fun about it. Well, okay, we'll see what the next 2 hours bring. Wish me luck. back to the Northland. It's Thursday. It's 1:26 in the afternoon. It's November the 3rd. So, kind of transitioning at this point between the pre-rut and the rut. Definitely the chasing is on the chase phase, and then we're moving into really the breeding season. It's a sunny day. It's in the mid-60s outside, I think. We'll see what happens, but I got a good feeling about today, so I'll be back later to show you what's going on. Hey there. Today's Friday, November 4th. Time now is 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Sat out here from a little before 7 till noon. Went in, got something to eat, took a little bit of a nap. Got some things prepared for dinner and stuff for tonight, so then came back out. It's 2 o'clock. I've been out here for 15-20 minutes or so, thought I'd get you an update. I didn't see any deer yesterday afternoon or this morning. Greg saw some deer yesterday. I think he saw 4 in the afternoon. He didn't see anything this morning. We've been pulling SD cards, and you got deer all over the place, so I mean, they're coming in. It's just, it's like a giant shell game. I'm sitting here, they're probably in the food plot of the other blind that I could be hunting. It's just a lot of ground, a lot of deer. Just got to be in the right place at the right time. So the only way you can do that is by sitting out here, putting your time in the chair. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and, last night I stuck it out till 6:30. I'm going to sit it out till about 6 tonight. Wish me luck, and I'll sit this one out, and maybe I'll come back and show you a deer. Okay, welcome back. We have success. So about 4 o'clock, I had a good sized 1.5-year-old doe come in. At first I didn't know that I was going to shoot it, but the more it came in, it was curious about this decoy. I've got some footage of that I can show, but it started presenting just a great shot for me, and it's meat for the table, so we'll go ahead and take it. In Michigan we've got 2 licenses, or you could take at least 2 deer, so that's a good deal. It ran about 50 yards, if that, and went down, put a good double lung shot on it. So I'll show you the deer. Spin around here, give me a minute. There's the deer. Got it all tagged up good. We're legal. Good sized doe. Came right in there. Presented a 25-yard shot. You can see my blind back there. Got the shot on it. Good deal. It ran through the woods that way, and I was able to recover it immediately. So yeah, good deal. All right, we'll get a couple of Kodaks and get after the gutting, and it's just starting to rain on us now. Okay, we got the deer up here, got them up on our buck pole, and of course the rain is coming in. Temperatures right now in the 60s. It's supposed to only get down to the mid-50s tonight, which is just too warm to hang deer. So we're going to go ahead and quarter this thing and throw it in the refrigerator that we have out in the shed for this very reason. So of course, wouldn't you know it, it's starting to rain. It wasn't supposed to rain until after 6. Well, it started raining on us as soon as we went to gut that deer out in the food plot. So it's going to be a lot of fun. But good morning. It is Saturday, November the 5th. So we got that deer quartered out, broken down, quartered out, and put in the refrigerator last night. We did it in the rain. That's why I really wasn't able to film much, because we were getting pounded on. So not bad, but we figured out between the time I actually made the shot and the time I had that meat in the refrigerator, bagged and in the refrigerator, was a little more than 2 hours. So we didn't do too bad. So here's the shed. We just built this year. and one of the big things that I wanted was a refrigerator out here. So for this very reason, you know, it only got down to, well, it's 59 degrees this morning, you know, so there you go. That's a quartered out deer. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to pull that back out of there and debone it all and package the meat on. That way I'm just taking the meat home and I'll clean it up and vacuum pack it and all that jazz at home. But so yeah, that's what I'm working with here. So, you know, we had 2 of those. That's the hind quarter, and that's how that broke down. That's the kind of meat you're getting off of that hind quarter. I'm just going to go ahead, I'll dab that off with some, I got a bowl of water with some paper towel. I'll dampen a paper towel and get as much of that. There's very little deer hair on there, but I'll get as much of that deer hair and everything off it as I can. I'm just going to go ahead and bag those into some 1-gallon bags and put it back in the fridge, and then that'll pack in the cooler nicely to take home when I go. So again, I just cleaned it well enough to take it home. It's all deboned, but hey. So there you go. There's a refrigerator full of, and those things are packed full, man. But there we go. Hey there. It's Sunday, November the 6th, 9:47 a.m. I just had a small spike come in. You know what? 15 minutes ago. Okay, we're sitting noon and nothing much to talk about, I guess. So this will be a wrap for this part of my hunt. I'm gonna go backpack out of here, get back. Thanks for tagging along, I appreciate it. Be sure to hit that like button and click subscribe. See you in the next one.